Is your terrible inaccuracy and inexperience keeping you from having a good time with your friends? Are they going to the bars and leaving you behind because you suck at throwing darts and they don't? Well, look no further, because here at Dart Mania, we have expert coaches that will get you good at throwing darts in only 2 weeks' time. Here at Dart Mania, our team of highly skilled experts will get you throwing on the dartboard in only 2 weeks' time. For those more ambitious athletes, however, we can get you the underlying skills to get you throwing like a pro in 6 weeks, guaranteed. Our program will ensure that your friends don't end up looking like this anymore. We filmed our training process for one of our past clients, Sam. See how she's left out of the fun because she can't throw a dart? Sam is a 20-year-old university student who is motivated to improve her dart skills so she can join her friends. She doesn't have any successful experience from previous attempts, which puts her in the verbal cognitive stage. Sam plays hockey, which gives her transfer abilities such as arm-hand steadiness and speed of limb movement. She is a good student who has high information processing abilities, but her anxiety will negatively impact her performance. Throwing a dart is a closed, discrete skill because it's predictable with a distinct beginning and end. There are low cognitive and physical demands, but a high demand for finer movement control. If the throw is too fast or slow, the accuracy will be impacted. It is controlled by the open-loop model, so we must develop a generalized motor program.
Our training program is leading up to Sam's performance in a recreational game setting at a pub with her friends. This environment may be unpredictable compared to our stable practice environment at our state-of-the-art training facility. However, we can alter the setting by becoming more similar to the bar by dimming the lights, adding an audience, and creating noise. After diagnosing the learning situation, we identified a number of target behaviors associated with successful performance, such as timing and visual focus. The abilities to focus on developing during our training program are aiming and finger dexterity. Our specialized program will help Sam achieve her goals by developing a motor program, teaching her how to change input parameters, and teaching her how to manage her arousal. We began our learning experience by clarifying Sam's objectives as specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Her initial goal is to develop a controlled throw that will hit the board 90% of the time after 2 weeks.
In the earliest stage of practice, we will use physical guidance in a passive and active form for initial understanding of movement. Visual demonstrations of the task being done properly can also be effective for initial instructions.
First, we will teach proper technique with constant practice in a block structure. We will use forms of part practice such as simplification and segmentation to clearly outline each part of the throw. We also conducted physical practice in slow motion to ensure proper development of the generalized motor program.
We measured the outcome progress by recording the number of successful attempts, and for process measures, we filmed Sam's performance each day and compared her target behaviors.
Okay, see there, she's holding on to the dart too long and it's going down. We used verbal feedback of the knowledge of performance with a slight delay to allow Sam to reflect on her errors. This was provided through a high-frequency summary every 3 throws with few details to limit confusion for the beginner. The coaches used prescriptive feedback to state the error and how to make corrections. And it's going downwards, you're not getting enough height, so try to think about releasing it a little bit earlier in your swing.
Okay.
Later, we focused on changing certain parameters to produce different outcomes through varied and error detection practice.
The coaches provided summary feedback less frequently with more delay since the learner is analyzing their own error. Descriptive feedback with more details is given using verbal and visual methods. We measured outcome progress by measuring accuracy to the target and process measures by evaluating the video recordings.
Sam is nervous about performing in front of her friends. We identified her individual zone of optimal functioning by assessing her performance at different levels of arousal and to find she performs best at a low level. To manage her anxiety, we taught breathing techniques and intentional focusing to block out distractions and stressors. The program will continue to build a strong motor program until her dart throw becomes automatic, and by the end she will be able to identify and manage her own arousal levels, allowing her to succeed and have optimal performance when at the bar with her friends.
Look how much fun Sam is having now. If you want to transform your dart skills as Sam did, then call us at 555-DART to learn how to apply. Again, that's 555-DART.